whatnot.
All right. This week on the RER Report, we're talking about microtransactions in video games. I just fucked that word up.
Yeah.
We're gonna get interrupted by
Strong
Ashtray
start.
saying some stupid shit. Speaking of Ashtray, he's given up on microtransactions. Nailed it that second time. They're also called MTXs, so I might start doing that. After he spent $666 to see a donkey show in GTA. He's never been more fucked up ever. He's been fucked up ever since. To this day, he won't tell us what he's about. Microtransactions.
Well, I got a thing for donkey shows, so of course I had to get the DLC for that.
Yeah. Then there's Oracle. Oracle almost went broke playing FIFA Ultimate Team, but but luckily he got banned from all EA games for asking everybody he plays for pics of Ronaldo's dick.
Ronaldo's dick, man.
It's almost as good as Obama's.
That's a good band name.
Ronaldo's dick. Yeah, that is good.
Then there's the Mystic, who was crushed when they started monetizing the chess rankings. I don't know where I was going with this shit, so just fuck Mystic. I couldn't finish it off.
You were going with somewhere. That was good.
Yeah, but I didn't know how to finish it off. So I was like, fuck it.
Chess microtransactions.
Yeah.
So he shoved.
Now I'm a grandmaster, but I'm $400,000 in debt.
In debt, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Way to go. And I'm Teddy. To be honest, I've probably spent more on microtransactions than pussy, and I buy a whole lot of pussy. And this is the RER Report.
Do you? Damn.
My wife's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. What are these bills for?
I mean, buying pussy might be like the microtransaction of life, of living.
Well,
I mean, yeah,
right?
It could be.
Here are my resources, woman. I would like to partake in your vagina.
Awesome.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes, that's what I want to do. All right. So microtransactions.
Wait, are we doing a pause for the cause?
Yeah, pause for the cause.
Fuck,
Jesus fucking Christ.
The pause for the cause. This one's going out to Charlie Murphy. My buddy Matt had to put his dog down tonight. Sorry, buddy.
Charlie Murphy was the dog's name?
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. Man, the dog with two first names.
That's a badass name. It's better than Ashtray. Shut
your
mouth.
Way better.
Right.
Way better than Ashtray.
That's why I didn't take Charlie Murphy. Somebody's got to take Ashtray.
Taking one for the team.
Exactly. I let you guys have the
manipulation
the
of our contract.
Wizard names and all-seeing oracles.
We all sold our souls to fucking to work for
Skyrim
years on a podcast and never gain more than 2 followers.
Yep.
Okay. So today we're talking.
It was our goal. We've achieved it, Teddy.
Yeah.
That's why we're the coolest podcast, because no one watches us.
Yeah.
People watch us. I get people. I get death threats
100 years from now, we're gonna be like fucking Bill and Ted. Create the fucking podcast.
Oh yeah, that's way more valuable to me.
Yeah, I'd rather be infamous down the road,
right?
than like have to fucking deal with
when
answering
I'm shit
idiotic
my
questions in the
pants.
feed.
Then I can fucking ask for BJ's in the old folks' home like Stan Lee. Like, hey, I'm Oracle from fucking RER.
Jesus Christ. Okay, moving on. We're talking about microtransactions, just fucking drunk sons of bitches. Well, I didn't know this, but we have pretty much
none of my transactions are micro.
Thanks for all of this. Going into the American stuff. The Dreamcast was the first console to have online support. To where you could
really
could download DLC for games. It was dependent on it was a dial up pretty much.
They had DLC on Dreamcast?
They did apparently, yeah.
No shit.
That's probably why they had those big fucking memory cards.
Yeah, and how big a memory card was, yeah.
They were big.
Screen on them. I mean, they're cool for the time.
The competitor at the time was the PlayStation 2. It did not ship with a network connector. And then when the Xbox came out, Microsoft decided to start letting out some DLCs for its games.
Did the original Xbox come with one built in?
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. Yeah, you had to. You could plug it.
Nice. Because I remember having to get the
that's
thing
right.
for PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it had an Ethernet. Yeah,
Ethernet cable. Yeah, it did.
Yep.
Yeah, so there was DLC for Splinter Cell, which I actually had, Halo 2, and Ninja Gaiden, and games like that. And most of it was free. I don't remember most of it being free, but it says most of it was free. And then in 2005 they had a vision. They came out with a 360, and this was really this is really where it started popping off with the Xbox Live Marketplace. It was the first kind of actual in console store you could go to buy stuff. And you could buy stuff with y'all remember what they were called? What the points were called?
No.
X
points.
Microsoft points.
Microsoft points.
Remember Microsoft?
Right.
Man?
Well, isn't that what it's still called?
I don't
Microsoft
know.
points.
No, I think
I
it's
thought
called,
you just money.
Just money. Yeah, it's just money.
Well, yeah. Well, I
They
think
put a dollar sign in front of it. It's not very different.
now you have the rewards, right? You can get the rewards.
Yeah,
Isn't that
I have-
Microsoft points.
Yeah,
My daughter bought me a card. I'll see exactly what it's called.
Right.
Hold on.
Got some Xbox shekels. Xbox doubloons.
It just fucking says. It just says Xbox gift card. There literally is no title. It's the most generic motherfucking thing.
It's just money.
Buy games, add-ons, devices, and more. Xbox gift card. There's
If
no
you do
Microsoft.com.
the rewards, yeah, if you do the rewards, you can make like $30 a month.
Yeah,
pretty
you can
easily.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Or like you get that much worth of games.
You can exchange the points for gift cards.
Yeah,
You can
gift
do-
cards.
Yeah, gift cards. Yeah. So you can actually use it to buy games. Like I do it at the end of the year, and I usually end up with a couple.
What else would you use the points for if not?
Or you can
turning
interest
them into
little-
gift cards.
Movies.
You can buy movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I buy
Music.
movies with.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
why not? Fuck it.
All right. So what got Microsoft to try all this, start wanting to do all this, the storefront stuff, were little microtransactions that were popping off over in China and in South Korea, popping. But actually, microtransactions go back farther than that. There was couple arcade games. One was called Super Off Road. I don't know if y'all ever played it.
I
It
think
had three.
Yeah.
It was red, yellow, and blue. It was red.
Oh
yellow,
yeah, with the
and,
wheels
blue
that
trucks.
spun.
The
like
wheels
really
that
fast.
spun. Yeah. In that game, that one came out in 1989. In that game, you could soup up your truck if you got cash or you got first, second, and third place. You got more cash, but you could also enter in more quarters to get.
Oh yeah, I did because I never realized you could do that.
Yeah.
Clever.
And the other game that did it, I didn't even know this, was Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone, came out in 1990. This game had little stores inside before some levels that you could actually put quarters in to buy better abilities, like power-ups, player characters, and stuff like that, health and weapon upgrades. Which in a game like this is 1990. This is arcade games.
Okay.
Damn. I mean, arcade games are like fuck. I mean, they just want your money anyway. They make it so hard.
Milwaukee just had a fucking gaming convention where it's all arcade games like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big
It's like its
fucking
20th
trend now.
year. It started off in some fucking podunk fucking restaurant out in the middle of nowhere, and now it's like fills up the practice facility for the Bucks and shit. Like there's thousands of people there, so like it's grown in size. Like people love that shit, man.
Is that little arcade still in Madison? Out in like
all these little
Winona
gear
or
arcades are
whatever?
popping up all over the place. We got like 4 in Nashville.
Oh, in Madison, it's crazy. Now there are 5 at least. In
Oh,
the Madison area.
Jesus
In Winona,
Christ.
yeah.
I fucking hate arcades.
2
now.
of them.
Fuck you, man.
Two of
Arcades
them
awesome, but
are,
moving along. We don't care about the
cars.
You can Google them if you want to see them when you go to Wisconsin. It's cool.
This is the biggest like hipster fucking market right now.
Oh yeah,
Why,
the
Arcade because
God damn it! Shut the fuck up.
you microtransaction motherfucker.
I know, right? I fucking hate all you sons of bitches.
Give me your Xbox points.
So around the early 2000s, 1999, early 2000s, all these little mobile games started popping up. Mobile games and free-to-play PC games, also called pay-to-win, started popping up in the Korean market and being really popular. There was another game by a company called fuck was the name of it? It was a Finnish company. So Linden's Lab is what it was called, and they came out with a fucking game called Second Life. Remember the shit we watched called Second Life?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit came out in 2003. And it
watched a whole
started,
documentary about that.
Yeah,
Shit.
we did
Crazy.
Yeah, that was a virtual world, right?
Virtual world. And because of the currency and that people could actually make real world money, but it also showed that it can be done because a lot of American people were playing it. The game came out in 2003. In September 2005, $3.5 million worth of transactions were processed on that platform.
3.5 million.
3.5 million.
Yeah.
And that was in 2005. Enter that was the same year that the Xbox 360 came out, and they had their marketplace. And Bethesda decided to take them up on their offer, and they put up their horse armor for $2.50. A lot of people didn't like it, but but a lot of people actually did because it stayed up as like it's still one of the top 10 things downloaded. It was on Oblivion. I wish I had Oblivion, but it was still not one of the like top 10 downloaded things in Bethesda's marketplace. And then guess who decided to get on the fucking party? Greedy ass EA.
EA, man.
It's in the game.
In 2008, they decided 2 years later, they decided to come out with a marketplace, start for The Sims 2. And then they kept it going to 2000.
I'm sure they made a lot of motherfucking money on The Sims.
Oh, The Sims.
They did. Just these microtransactions. It's they say it's psychological because people won't pay a lot for one big thing. But if you break that big thing down into a bunch of little bitty things, people either get a better deal or they and they want to get it. With these play games, there's something called they press something called FOMO, fear of missing out, because a lot of these games have a currency that you can collect, and if you grind in the game, but it's usually a lot slower, and easier to just. But it's usually a lot slower when you grind through. But it's better just to buy it.
And a lot of these games target, I'm sure, that demographic too, where they have peer pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have 4 friends at school that play it. All those guys got their fucking shit because their parents paid for it, and one dude's like, "Oh, I can't get it."
Fortnite, man. I'm sure that's
right. Yeah,
like a huge driver for that.
So after this, EA gets a little bit ballsy. In 2010, do you all remember the EA Online Pass? You all remember hearing about that? It was an online pass. EA decided to take. They decided to, when you got an EA game, it was mainly the sports games. When you got this game, it came with a one-time code in there that you had to input to play the online part of the game.
What the fuck?
So
yeah, I do remember that now.
If you buy a used copy from GameStop or something, you had to get on EA's website, pay $10, and get a new code to play that game.
Cunts.
Yeah. It was not well. They started this in 2010. It was not well received, but they kept going to 2013. It's fucking greedy motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's amazing to me that GameStop is still around.
What do you mean it's amazing to you? It's because they're artificially inflated in value ever since.
I know. I mean,
GameStonk.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that
I see what you mean though prior, because that's basically they exploited.
Because the game companies like EA, like GameStop, for some reason they think that used games is like the fucking root of all evil.
Oh, right. Yeah. Shit. They don't want to. They'd rather just put them on sale and not have to make anything physical.
Right.
What's funny though is that like all these big investment firms had. They had that same concept that they basically over-leveraged how much they thought GameStop was going to just fail because of these factors. Mm-hmm. And it very well should have because of those factors. But the Wall Street Bet guys saw that they had literally like over-leveraged to where
shut the fuck up.
They couldn't fail that big.
That has nothing to do with microtransactions. It's not your show.
That's why I'm sorry. How GameStop now is like fucking gold.
Yep. We know we did a whole thing about it. I think.
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah.
I forgot.
So after that, after they ended the fucking online pass, games started coming out with something called the season pass. The first game to come out with season pass, you want to take a guess? It was 2011. You want to take a guess?
Call of Duty.
Madden.
No, it was LA Noire actually.
What?
LA
Noire
was the first.
What the
first game ever season pass?
That's a big move, Teddy.
Is it like a Mafia game?
It was like
a Rockstar game.
Yeah, well,
I think it was a Rockstar game.
It was published by Rockstar. It was made by some other group or whatever. It's actually pretty good.
Apparently the story. I never played it. The story's pretty
Yeah.
probably pretty good. Supposed to be pretty good.
No, I don't
It
think
was
they did a movie on it.
It was the game.
No,
the
I
game
mean,
style
it
was
way
kind of
back
like
in the 90s. There was a movie called Film Noir. Sorry,
Oh
go ahead.
yeah.
yeah. Which a lot of people, I was actually really excited for when he first started coming out, but then after a while we kind of caught on to the scam because these things they jacked the game price up for $60. You can get they still kind of do it. You can get or not they do. It's more of a of loot and shit now. But it used to be where like $25 you get the new DLC when it comes out. You get a few skins and this or whatever and this little thing. But after a while, the game roadmaps. But for one, game started lying about the roadmaps. Like when Anthem came out, they really didn't have a roadmap. So
right.
there was no,
what do you mean by roadmap?
It's
roadmap. So when you play these games where you're trying to get where you're trying to level up and do everything in the game. When it comes to DLC and things like that, once you beat the main game or get to the end of the main game, when they want to keep it going, they want to add DLC or other things for people. And with those season passes, they're supposed to have like a roadmap. That's what I call a roadmap to what's going to happen. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this.
Like basically like a layout itinerary of
like
what's
a layout of what.
Right.
Got 4 DLCs coming out, and they're going to be this, and this.
Dude, it's insane with new games. Like with if
so
you
they
get
now
like
just don't even give you a roadmap.
Well, like I said,
saying?
the game's kind of lied. They just lied about it, and also when the content comes out, you don't feel like it's worth what you paid for it.
Oh, like that No Man's Sky or whatever.
Actually, that ended up being pretty good. Like that's like the
now it's
biggest,
the
biggest success story.
Games,
but when these games come out, it's like super deluxe edition, and it's like fucking $90.
Oh yeah, $100.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Comes with the soundtrack and a PDF of art.
Right.
Like I don't want a fucking PDF of art. Give me an actual book.
Unless if Matt Pike's coming to my fucking house, I'm not paying $100 goddamn dollars.
I don't know who that is. Anyway,
Sorry.
next up we got the dreaded loot boxes. So
Loot
boxes they've been in all overseas games for a long time. In Japan they're called Kampu Gachas. Gotcha games.
Sounds a little dirty.
Kampu Gachas is what they're called. And they call it because there's actually like a little vending machine called a gotcha, to where you put a quarter and you get a random thing. So that's where it comes from. Little random toy. So that's where it comes from for the Japanese things.
Aren't they huge into those little fucking vending machines in Japan?
They are.
Yeah, they're fucking insane about it.
Crazy.
They're also insane about mayonnaise. So
really,
are they really insane about mayonnaise?
I don't know if they're insane, but they have a bar.
A mayonnaise bar.
Mayonnaise based.
What?
So,
yeah, like they love it over there. I don't know if I don't know how big of a thing it is.
What the fuck?
But somebody was telling me that about 4 years ago when he went to Japan. It was the anchor at Fox 6, one of the anchors. Like he was like,
mayonnaise bar.
He's like, yeah, they had a fucking bar and it was just like all mayonnaise shit. It was like
you
fire
drink
mayonnaise sauce. Like no, they had different like they would make it like
this
mayonnaise.
was a mayonnaise martini,
shakes and shit like that. I'm serious, dude.
Oh really? Holy fuck! No.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
God damn! But guess what? You know what? This also has nothing to do with microtransactions. So shut the fuck up.
No, it doesn't.
Next up.
You're right. I'm gonna.
so
equally as asshole-ish.
No, yeah. So loot boxes, a lot of people have compared them to gambling, because it turns gaming. It used to be a game of skill, and these loot boxes kind of turn into a game of chance. Some of the games actually do. I mean, NBA 2K20, to open loot boxes on there, it was an actual fucking slot machine.
Mm-hmm. You
and the reason why
never get anything good out of a loot box.
No, you don't. And the reason is because they're using it as the developers are using it as a way to lock the game from you. Because one, they want you to buy the currency that they have, because you need to get more loot boxes. You all remember the debacle with Battlefront 2? Where they found out you had to spend like $2,000 or something to get all the loot boxes.
Right.
Or play for like 64,000 hours. And when they do that, they're kind of forcing you to pay more of the game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got Review Bomb, and they pulled all that shit out of there.
They put all the shit out of there. Yeah, they did. But yeah, there's still other games that do this, like free to play games. There's a game I love playing, The Division. They're coming out, made by Ubisoft. Ubisoft's coming out with a free to play game, for consoles and such, that is going to be set in the Division universe, and everybody's excited about it because it's free. And I was like, but y'all have no idea what's coming. This shit's is really gonna cost you, because these free to play games, like, it's even grind your ass off, or you can fucking, I mean, like a good console, what do you call it, example would be Mystic. You still play Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah. Remember how hard it was to get gold unless you fucking
Right.
bought it in the game, and it's yeah. So
They made it a little easier, but yeah, it still is really fucking.
I mean, yeah.
Compared to what you get, difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, I've probably paid over $100 for Rocket League.
Yeah,
even though it's
for new car skins or
new
what?
car skins.
I mean,
I get the Rocket Pass every time it comes out.
What's that mean?
It's just
Do you get faster cars or something?
It's like getting a little kicker for your fucking
you get a little
slot
extra boost
machine
or something.
No, it doesn't. It's all cosmetic shit.
Yeah, it's all cosmetic.
Yeah.
Anyway, the reason why people say this is kind of akin to gambling, is because of the game of chance, and also that it causes a compulsion loop, which I didn't know what a compulsion loop was. It's a habitual chain of activities that would be repeated by the user to cause them to continue the activity. So, because I mean, have you all seen the videos on YouTube? They have people that open these packs online and shit to, it's like it's really a big thing. But shit, I lost my fucking thing. Where'd it go? No, Teddy, no.
Teddy, you done taking us off the rails.
Oh man, we fucked up now, fellas.
Gotta fill up that stale air with some good old ashtray shenanigans. Let me tell you about GameStop.
Nah.
Okay, yeah, here it is. Sorry. So, because of people think this is gambling, some countries are taking actions. 4 actually, 3. Sorry. Japan was the first to respond, and they have a regulation on those Kompu Gacha games.
Kompu Gacha game.
Yeah, because those kind of games are exploitive in the way that that the cost of completing a set of items from a loot box exceeds the value of the final award. And that's why they say it's not really fair to people to pay all this money just to get something stupid, pretty much.
It's just not fair, but people keep paying.
Well, they do keep paying. Let's see, Belgium and the Netherlands also have laws against it. Not in the U.S. because our people fucking.
Of course, we don't have it in the U.S.
and they are talking about legislation over in England.
Yeah, U.S. will be the last one.
I don't think we'll ever have any.
That's fucking democracy, man.
Right. As long as we have pharmaceuticals that are, sponsoring our news and everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you eat, Mystic?
Your mom.
That's disgusting.
That's why it's so crunchy.
Oh my god. So EA is like the leader in all these microtransactions because of their sports games. You got the FIFA, you got the Madden, and you got the NBA. So in 2021, FIFA had it was $5.86 billion in profit. In revenues.
A game?
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. EA as a company.
Oh, okay.
EA as a company
damn.
had $5.8 billion in revenue. How much of that do you think was from extra content sales?
What year was this?
This is 2021.
Oh,
this is
okay.
last year. This is what they made last year.
$3 billion.
Oracle's right. 3.7.
2.9.
3.07 billion.
3.07.
Oh,
almost, and that's almost half of that was
closest without going over
from the Ultimate Team mode.
In
the Ultimate Team
FIFA?
modes that they get in FIFA, yes.
Madden has that too.
Yeah, Madden has it. Yeah, the Ultimate Team mode in Madden. Yeah, so this shit is real big money. I think it turned out to be like 30% of their annual revenue.
And EA's a big ass company.
They are a big ass company. They actually got swindled.
Think how much money they
run
waste.
amok here. Let me find this fucking article. Where'd it go? Oh shit! You got to bring up the article about the guys who robbed.
What, the chicken finger store?
You know, if
No,
they had
they-
an Obama super veiny cock DLC, I'd buy that up. I'd fucking snatch that
Right?
shit up. right away.
With a side of Shaquille O'Neal's chunky cum.
Okay, 4 men stole millions from.
The audience is like, what the fuck are they
They
talking?
stole millions from.
Eat a fucking pop-up food truck.
You all are all retarded. So 4
Shaquille
million.
O'Neal
Little
serving
chunky
bowls of
cum is just a
Jesus
peach
Christ.
cobbler.
Shut up! God damn it!
Peach cobbler.
Fucking shit!
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Anyway, moving on.
Jack
from
barely fits
disgusting-
in the food truck.
disgusting white people shit. I'm talking about FIFA, goddammit.
No, that's why we changed the subject.
Oh yay! Oh, so this is in 2018. 4 people from wrote a program to steal from EA. So in FIFA, you have 2 kinds of currency. You have coins that you get from winning matches that you can use to purchase players from the marketplace and things, and then you get points that you pay for cash that you can buy packs with. But you can't get players with the points unless you buy the packs. So what people do is they set up a third-party website so that you can buy coins, pretty much. What these guys did is they set up they got a hold of FIFA source code, and then they set it up to where they tricked the game to where it played thousands of games like in seconds and shit.
Oh,
And
then they could use that to get actual money.
They took those coins and set up a third-party website
Mm.
to start selling to people.
Oh, I see. They sold the DLC stuff they got with those coins, and
Right.
No, they sold the actual coins because the
oh,
coins
they
are
could
what you
transfer
use.
the coins.
Yeah, the coins are what you use to fucking to buy players off of the marketplace. Players that people are because
Yeah.
it's also a team. You're trying to get the best team you can. So
Right.
if you want to play a multiplayer,
So how
So-
much did they make?
Clever.
16 million.
16 million.
Damn.
16 million?
Shit.
Holy
Yeah, you're talking about
fuck, dude.
how much Second Life made? Oh, 3.5.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these
These
guys did
fucking-
accessory, and these
guys.
there are more than one of these websites. They have them for Madden. They have them for FIFA. I mean, there's more than one. I mean, there are other games. I mean, I remember back in the day. Wow.
Are they
People
still
get-
doing this kind of rig? Or this?
Is that the same concept as a grinder? Not you know those
No, that's
Russian,
how
like,
men
farms?
meet each other in dirty
Oh, shut
city
up, shut up.
bathrooms.
No, those Russian those Russian like farms where they play like World of Warcraft and they like rank up people's characters
Oh.
and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's basically like the same thing you're paying
XP
for
farms,
fucking-
aren't they called?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah. I don't know if that's called a grinder.
Grind. Well, they just grind is what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Game.
Gosh, that
so-
would get tiring.
A grinder. Yeah, that's ashtrays.
I mean, right. I mean, you
It's
could
like-
do that, or you could build iPhones in a slave farm. So
sure. I mean,
maybe
why
I'll
not?
just
Touche.
grind some fucking World of
grind World of
Warcraft.
Yeah,
Warcraft.
right. I'll play Diablo 3 forever.
All right. So, like microtransactions, there are some pretty expensive ones, and they kind of get out of hand. So we're gonna talk. Some of these kind of
Those
retarded.
expensive ones.
Most expensive ones. Number 10, the Buckingham Luxor Deluxe. This thing is a jet on. It's a jet on
Is there a picture of
the
it?
Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm sorry. Oracle. If you open up the
God, our producer's just always fucking
Oh,
forgetting
fuck.
his pictures. Oh.
it's the second
you go.
second link.
Got it.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Buckingham.
Yeah, the Buckingham. This thing.
Damn.
It costs $10
it's like a
million in the game.
G6.
Yeah, it costs $10 million in the game. But you can buy shark points. For $8 million, you can get it costs $99. $99 of real money will get you $8 million in the game, and then you can get the other two for $30. and that's because it used to take so long to get all this money in Grand Theft Auto. With the heist they have now, you can actually make millions at a time now and speed it up. But before the heist came along, you really and heists do actually take a long time to pull off. Up next, we got some Plex for game Eve Online, which is a very popular space game. I think this is the one that had the biggest space battle ever.
Plex.
Yeah.
Just the one that had that.
Plex,
Yeah.
the name of their currency.
Yeah, Plex is the name of their currency. For 15,400, you can you can have it for $499.
Yeah, this had like
$199,
Eve. I've
yeah.
seen shit like they have like a whole
Like-
fucking economy.
I-
And,
At
Yeah,
what
shit.
time does it become a macro transaction?
right? Yeah.
Yeah, when it costs more than the
That's
game.
not really micro. Yeah.
Right.
Train Simulator is number 5. This was kind of weird because if you wanted to purchase all the DLC for this game, it would be It would be
What
9,000.
the fuck?
$9,000.
What?
And the reason is this game has been coming out every year since 2002,
That accurate though.
and all the DLC is still backed up on there. So if you want to go back and get some old shit, you can.
Wow.
So that's if you want to get all of the DLC.
That's
One of the
crazy.
if you get on number 3,
A lot of fucking train tracks.
Star Citizen Legatus Pack. This one is fucked up because Star Citizen is not out yet. This game was announced in like 2010, and they started developing it in 2012. They had a Kickstarter for it, and they wanted to raise $2 million. They actually did raise that $2 million, and so after the Kickstarter ended, they started selling
Charging people $27,000.
They started selling packs for the game, and they ended up raising over $400 million.
God damn.
And the game isn't out yet?
You
Nope.
can play. You can play an alpha. They do have an alpha out that you can
Oh,
play.
they do?
Alpha out you
Okay.
can play, yes.
Enough to tease you.
So this was in 2019 when this pack was introduced. It was $27,000 back then, but it cost $1,000 just to see the pack in the game. So you had to pay an extra
Damn.
spend an extra $1,000 in game currency, to buy this pack. Like they sell you ship insurance in this fucking game.
And the game still isn't out, but that's been around that long?
So this was in 2019. Now,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
now this Legatus pack is $40,000.
40,000?
Yes,
The
yes.
fuck?
Jesus, Murphy.
You can buy a fucking Tesla for that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, do you want a car or do you want some stupid ass fucking?
You know, some punk ass teenager in Dubai is fucking running his dad's credit card,
Mm-mm-mm.
buying that shit.
So
We could
that's
probably
it.
get a Kickstarter going for making Amanda Heard or paying Amanda Heard to wear one of our shirts on trial.
Yeah. Fuck, there we go.
Like, how
We
much
might
do you
actually-
think we'd have to make?
To actually convince her to
Fuck that
wear
Amber
one
Heard
of our
shit.
shirts. Boy,
Again, has nothing to do with microtransactions. Moving on.
$1,000.
Jesus Christ. Y'all some show jacking white crackers.
Diamond Chisel. What's this bullshit?
Right?
Oh my god. Anyway,
Free Amber Heard.
so I'm pretty sure all of us here has bought DLC
Curiosity.
and
Yep.
said
Well-
how much do y'all think you spent in your gaming time? I actually tried to look mine up on
Oh God,
on
not much.
Microsoft.
Not
Not much,
compared
really?
to. But honestly, I don't spend much on DLC. But if more where they get my money is when they put the games on sale, fucking Steam sales and shit.
Mystic Oracle. Oh, okay. Well, how about this? What's the most you put into a game at one time? How about that?
Well,
That's more of an easier question.
well,
how
I
much you
guess
spend on one?
for me, I will spend the money on DLC when I get the game free on Epic Games. So for instance, The Hunter. This is a game that's been out since like 2007, and these companies, it's like that train simulator. They are iterating it and they're adding shit every fucking year. So
like new maps, basically. To go
yeah,
hunt
new
shit.
map. I mean, they're updating the good ones. Really update it, like because this is their fucking business model. They need you to buy the DLC. The base game doesn't cost shit. So
Yeah.
buying that base game, and if there is something valuable, I bought like a lot of the different areas and stuff for the hunter, and it's excellent. It's outstanding.
Is it kind of like a paywall thing? Do you have to pay to get better stuff quicker, or do you or can you,
it's just to get areas and shit. You can't grind in that, but for
it's probably
games,
like what's your truck game called, or your semi-driving simulator?
Oh yeah, American Truck Simulator.
Don't they have like
huge,
almost every region of the states and stuff?
Right, huge. And that's the thing. Like I appreciate when DLC is the model of the company, and it's like, okay, we are going to iterate this and we're going to make this better every year, and we've been working on the same game for fucking 10 years. Where I don't like DLC is like a game that came out and then it's like, well, we're going to release like 2 expansions. Usually one of the expansions is okay. Like they're not even great. And the
next one you can tell they moved on.
Right?
Yeah.
Talking about Destiny.
Yeah. I mean, basically any modern game, you're not going to have great DLCs for the games. But the companies like... Elite Dangerous, that's another game where they've been making this game for like fucking 20 years, and they just they add shit onto this, and this is the thing, that's their company, is that game, and it makes for like super in-depth shit that you can't.
Is World of Warcraft like that too? Do they sell a bunch of shit?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Your mom does.
Yeah.
Mystic, what's the most you spent on a game?
Not a lot. I think I bought the deluxe or like the legendary version of Forza 4. That was like $100. So like,
was it worth
40 over?
Mystic was worth it.
Maybe. I guess the car packs. I mean, you actually got shit for it, cars that nobody else had and shit. So
well,
I don't know.
I've got you fuckers beat.
Yeah, you do.
It was it's probably close to about $500.
$500
total.
There's a game that was on Xbox. I did get a sizable refund. I didn't get it all back, but I got a sizable refund. It was called Marvel Omega. It was like a Diablo game, but with Marvel characters.
Mm-hmm.
It had like 30 characters. You can play them up to level 10, and if you liked them, you could actually buy them. And then it had loot boxes and shit, because you had to get you went to get the costumes. So costumes. I went kind of
$500
for that one game. Okay,
that's what system is this?
Damn,
it's on the Xbox. I put a couple hundred into the Star Trek game.
Sony Xbox.
Damn.
Yeah. Teddy's got a problem.
Teddy's a gambling addict. Okay.
I'm not a gambling addict. I just like games.
You could also
gambling
look at
our games, are they not?
I spent over $1,000 on Touch Tunes one year.
What is Touch Tunes?
Are you fucking serious?
Jukebox. Oh yeah. I write it off on my taxes, but
I wish I had $1,000 to spend on anything.
Not just on Bon Jovi songs.
Necessary.
Yeah. It all was Bon Jovi's greatest hit.
Yeah.
That was the worst year as far as.
Oh my god!
What's sexy part of the show? We're gonna start off with Oracle with CB Go.
Oh fuck!
All
right. Well, I picked up this CB Go.
Mm-hmm.
And
is that like a little energy tincture?
Yeah, it's a little energy thing. You fucking squirt some of this. You just ejaculate this into your coffee or something in the morning.
Your coffee.
And
I would take it straight in the mouth like a champ.
You're good to go. It's actually really good.
That shit right under my tongue.
Right. Yeah.
Sublingual.
Really
like a fucking champ.
All right. Up next is Mystic with Lamb of God.
Man, you fucking shut up.
Fuck
Tell
you.
me what to do.
Play the video.
All right. Anyway.
All right. Where's the fuck?
This video is just the dude explaining this. That the guy explaining this in the video is the singer for a band called Fit for an Autopsy, which is like a deathcore band. But he recently got asked to fill in for the singer of Lamb of God. And like what's sexy is that Lamb of God did this because the singer had COVID. So like they, instead of canceling the shows that they had open in for Megadeth, they fucking just got singers from other bands and like not real like known bands. You know what I mean? Like Fit for an Autopsy is not like a huge band. They'd never played arena shows and shit.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, this dude had 16 hours to learn 10 songs.
That's
You know
awesome.
what I'm saying? And then go out there and fucking kill it in front of fucking 30,000 people.
What the
Crazy.
fuck is that flame thing on his desk?
I have no idea.
Is that like a
Yeah, I
fake
don't know. I
flame?
saw
That's
that.
cool looking.
I don't know. It looks real to me.
It might be just like a little space heater thing or something.
He's cooking meth behind himself.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Yeah, he's really good though. I mean, if you like this type of music,
did he crush it?
he sounds pretty close to Randy, to the singer of Lamb of God. Yeah,
And this is death metal, right?
yeah, I'd consider it
Yeah.
death metal. Yeah, it's got a lot of elements.
Not of
different
the live
bands.
variety.
It doesn't have to be death metal.
Okay.
Word.
Awesome. Up next is me. Oh, with Trek to Yomi. It's a game that came out on Game Pass. Came out today, actually. Roll that beautiful
Roll the
bean
video.
footage.
Oh,
Roll
well,
that
it's not a
beautiful
link,
bean.
but I guess I'll copy and paste it for you. Fucking asshole.
There is a link.
Not
No,
a
it's
hyperlink.
not, Teddy.
Oh
Not
my
a
God.
fucking
All right,
Hyperlink.
what's up with
There it
this?
is. It is
What's
now.
up
There
with
it
this
is now.
fucking game?
Ooh,
Somebody-
language, blood and
Dude,
gore.
somebody backed up the outline. So eat a fucking dick.
Just did it.
It's a side-scrolling samurai game. It's in the old-fashioned black and white style. Got the grainy texture over. It's a fucking awesome game. The story is pretty usual. Sensei's killed.
Pretty
You
usual.
start off as a kid. Sensei's killed. You grow up. Shit happens in the village.
And you gotta cut a lot of motherfuckers down.
And then
That
cut,
shit happens in
and
the
then you gotta-
village.
you gotta
Then
get
the
cut,
ninja's
motherfucker.
gotta do some ninja shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
really,
right.
pretty much. I'm not trying to get any spoilers. I mean, it's there's a little bit of exploration. The game looks great. It's fun, and it's got kind of like that Ghost of Tsushima feel, but
Yeah.
on a side-scrolling kind of deal.
This looks fucking badass.
It
The
looks really
only-
pretty.
The only gripe I have about it is the combat. Some of the timing is kind of tricky.
Devolver game.
It's kind of tricky. I'm playing it on normal first. They do have harder difficulty levels.
But-
And also it's only, if you don't have Game Pass, it's only $20. It is real short. People say you can beat it within 5 or 6 hours. So
Well, it's
Yeah, if you
a
have-
Flying Wild Hog game and
Yeah.
Devolver. So Flying Wild Hog, they are the Shadow Warrior
oh really?
guys. Yep.
Okay. So,
Nice.
I'm about 30, 40 minutes into it. I'm liking it. It's pretty cool. I'll have some footage for y'all next time. Up next is Ashtray. Will Smith gets slapped with the vote.
Oh, I just hit a little refresh on my news bar, and this story just dropped because we were just talking about the old Will Smith, how he fucking. Well, I was like, haven't heard much about him since, other than they were gonna take him off the
Oh my God.
for 10 years. Yeah, look at, and now it's like, oh, fucking Jada Smith. I guess is because she like apparently say like rumors are that because she didn't really stand by her man after her man went up and made a fool of
Oh
himself
my God.
in front of millions of people.
Run.
Now she wants a divorce, or he's
Right.
wanting the divorce. It isn't really clear, but oh my God, what a train wreck!
Right.
That's all. That was just serendipitous that we were talking about him literally before that came up.
Word.
We can't hear
We're
you.
keeping
Teddy,
it
if you're
short.
talking.
Teddy.
Oh, we can't hear Teddy?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I was sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the fucking you think part of the show. First up is Oracle with new movies.
So I watched the original Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. Yeah.
Mhm.
I hadn't seen that since it came out originally. And it was the
Oh,
fucking
hold up.
Well, it was the most retarded, over the top, fucking ridiculous thing. But it was fun. It was like, hey, This is
That's
fun.
what Tomb Raider's supposed to be,
Right.
Isn't
This
it?
is fun, right?
Yeah, this bitch, she flipped around in the game. I used to flip around with her. She
Yeah, this is fun. She's like knocking dudes out with like the back wheel of her fucking motorcycle, and
right.
her tits are somehow like even bigger than normal Angelina Jolie tits.
Yeah, it's called prosthetics, bro.
And
which were fine as they were.
Oh, movie magic.
right.
Movie magic. We don't.
And it got me thinking. It was like, man, we're kind of fucking it up with new movies.
Yeah.
Like,
why do we remake it? Why do we have to remake it?
Right. Why are we trying to be so serious about shit? Like,
why was Total Recall remade?
Right.
Yeah.
Arnold,
and the story was even different, wasn't it?
Because they don't have the they run out of ideas.
Close.
Oh yeah, Teddy's absolutely right. It's
that's
kind of
why
like
that's why they're coming out with more book movies and book shows now.
They're
Because
running
they're
out of
they're not.
ideas.
But they're not running out of ideas. There's plenty of ideas out there,
Mhm.
but it's a risk to take those ideas and make them into a movie and not know how they're going to sell.
well,
They
exactly.
know that
It's
a remake
this
for
old
Total
movie
Recall
sells,
will sell.
so yeah, they are just humping the brand.
But the thing is when they make the new movie,
Skeleton
like
is the original.
for instance, the old Angelina Jolie fucking Tomb Raider, crazy ass shit, crazy ass supernatural shit.
Yeah.
The new Tomb Raider that came out which was decent. They cut out all the supernatural stuff.
Supernatural stuff. Yeah, they did.
Right?
And the game had in it that they were doing it basing off of, and they did it perfectly. They would get the supernatural shit. They cut it out. I'm like, why would you do that?
It's like
because they didn't follow the comic book.
Right. But they're trying to make it too serious. Hey, we're having some fun. It's a fucking movie. Like,
yeah, we're having fun, bitch.
Yeah.
Show me some titties and smile.
Right,
okay?
exactly.
Is the original streaming somewhere, or did you have to rent it?
No, I bought it.
Fucking Angelina Jolie.
Done that.
That was a good soundtrack.
It was not a good soundtrack. Next up is Mystic with Nothing.
Oh. Did I not put anything in there?
Where's your head at?
I don't know that I really have anything.
Awesome. Mystic is
so
Mystic,
nice.
Actually.
Mystic
so
is actually supporting
I
Ukraine.
had a decent week.
Really? All right. Well, next up is Ashtray with next up is Ashtray with Corpse Plant Nerds.
Yeah. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Of this weird phallic looking plant
that big old fucker.
Blooms every it's something like 7 to 12 years. And so people are lining up.
That thing's an alien. They've never seen Little Shop of Horrors.
Right? I mean, it does kind of remind you of like.
I mean, really.
But it's called a corpse plant because the smell it emits to attract insects and thanks for pollination, it smells like rotting meat. It's called the corpse plant. But man, like the thing is though, it's only blooms for 24 to like 48 hours. So all these flower nerds are waiting in line, and it's like, I don't need to smell that fucking shitty, like dead fucking meat smell. Look at the picture. I'm cool.
That's great.
So yeah, fuck that shit.
All right,
bright green.
It is.
Next up is Meet Teddy with Crazy Black Dude Russian Chappelle. I didn't get the footage because I've seen it like 12 times. Well, you don't have to get it either. I was just going to talk about it. So if you didn't know, a couple nights ago, Dave Chappelle got attacked by a guy on stage who was apparently he was upset about stuff he said. This is what they claim.
Yeah. No.
He was immediately met by Jamie Foxx with a cowboy hat on. Apparently, in the video you can see him in the back stomping the shit out of that motherfucker.
Oh,
and they were laughing about it,
right in the outline.
Like
there.
Dave Chappelle was like,
Oracle.
He's like they stopping
TMZ
it.
Oh, there you go.
Chris Rock came up after it. Did you see?
Yeah, he was like, I thought that.
Chris Rock. He's like, was that Will Smith?
Damn, look at that guy. Little fucking Naruto fucking run after.
Naruto run. It kind of was.
He had a gun, but it was a knife. Like when you pull the trigger, a knife popped out.
Oh,
yeah. No, I was just telling Oracle that's what they described it as in the media. But when you see the picture now, it's not a full knife. I was thinking like a replica or a full gun. I was thinking a replica gun with a switchblade that came out. Nope, it's a pocket knife, and the fold part is shaped like a gun, and it's like this small.
Oh, Jesus.
Man, they are stomping the shit out of that dude.
Out of his kid, yeah.
Holy
dude, they are
fuck,
kicking the
dude.
shit out of this kid. I mean, if you see the picture of his face, you can tell one side of his head was.
If you look at that,
one side of his face was
in the video.
Well, he rushed a fucking bunch of black dudes on stage. I don't give a fuck if they're comedians or not.
I mean, it was.
They grew up. He grew up in D.C., dude. It ain't like it's a fucking.
That's
good neighborhood.
awesome.
Yeah, but the fact that you rush on stage because you don't like what a comedian said is kind of. This shit is.
Yeah, what is this world coming to?
I mean,
well,
really.
the thing is, he might be. The thing is, we don't know yet if he did it anything to do with the transgender thing, but. He apparently did. He's a rapper. Well, what was his name?
Lil Stompy?
Fuck. No, it was something. Something
rat
trapper.
Fuck a retard.
I mean, really.
Trapper.
Yeah, nobody cares. We don't want to give him the coverage.
Anyways, did you show the picture?
Lil Tranny. I hope.
Yeah, go back to the outline.
Okay, it's in the outline.
So,
the picture.
Put it right in there. You can show the.
Oh yeah, look at this guy.
What he looks like he's gonna hurt in the morning.
Oh
yeah, that arm is broken, by the way.
Yeah, he is fucked up.
Yeah, if you see, you can tell like he got stopped. Like one side of his face is fine because it was on the ground, and the other side of his face, is just swollen.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's our show.
Not everybody Will Smith.
In all seriousness, go fuck yourself, Alamo. That's our
Alamo.
show. We're gonna be here every Wednesday or Thursday night, 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredireport.com or facebook.com/theredireport. You can't Twitter us because we got banned, and I'm too lazy to get another one started.
Elon Musk might let us back in.
Yeah,
Elon Musk might let us back in.
Gonna be private now.
All right.
Free speech.
Oh
shit.
Fucking hold on, baby.
Schlegbog.
Schlegbog returns.
Schlegbog is making a comeback.
Yeah. Don't call it a comeback.
So you might be able to tweet us at the Red Eye Report, at @redeye_report. Like and share, so fuck us, we're down for whatever. I am Teddy.
I'm Oracle.
This is the ashtray.
And this is the Red Eye Report.
God, look at his face. He's man.
Oh,
he's gonna
that's
have to
so
have eye surgery and shit.
Right.
Yeah, I've spent way too much on